the #1 DJ and I started at the same place. The difference wasn't talent. He asked for the world. I asked just to pay the rent. That's it. It's just a mindset game. And that's crazy because a lot of entrepreneurs are falling for the same trap. And it feels like, yeah, maybe this is a humble opinion, but it's killing your cash flow. It's really like that. I'm talking about Hardwell. Hardwell and I played together. We were together on stages. I played before him, after him, back to back with him. And he said on television when he was 16 years old, I want to become the #1 DJ in the world. And I always told people, no, for me it's enough when I can pay the rent and do some grocery shopping. That's it. We both got what we asked for. He asked for the world, I asked for groceries. And I made this mistake, and later I understood why I made this mistake. And for you as an entrepreneur, it's a really important thing to reflect on for yourself, because a lot of people will tell you it's arrogant when you tell people, okay, I want to become famous, or I want to become rich, or I want to become the #1 in, it doesn't matter, your branch. Everything can be seen as arrogance. And why I made this video is I was scrolling on TikTok to understand the TikTok algorithm, and sometimes it's just boring when I'm waiting and I'm falling for the trap to scroll on TikTok, to be honest. And I was scrolling on TikTok and I saw a video of Martin Garrix. And it was amazing. It was, he started the intro and he was watching a very nice horizon, very nice view at the festival. I don't know which it was, maybe Coachella. And he was big on screen, and then suddenly he turned to the camera and he was walking towards the stage. But suddenly he understood, okay, I'm too late for the drop. So he had to sprint to the stage, and he was just in time sprinting on stage for the first drop to hit and to party with the people. Excuse me. And he told us, okay, so this moment was a very important moment for him because it was such a beautiful moment, and suddenly he was on to everything. He was, I think he was finally switched on at that moment. First he was relaxed, and then suddenly he switched something on. It's like the artist focus, and bam, there he was. But in the comments I saw someone said, okay, you were just in time to jump and shout on a pre-recorded set. And I'm like, oh, you really don't understand, and a lot of people don't understand how DJs work. And yeah, there are people using pre-recorded sets, but still, if you can do it better than that DJ with a pre-recorded set, be my guest and just take your place at the stage. Because you can be mad at a pre-recorded set, but to be honest, if DJs are playing live and they don't do a better job than other DJs using a pre-recorded set, okay, maybe you don't earn the place on the stage. Because why are people going to a festival or to the club? They want to be entertained. So if they are entertained, the result is there. And really, I don't care how you get to the result. If people want to be entertained, that's a problem, because they are sitting at home and they are like, okay, I want to be entertained. Okay, you can go to Robbie Williams, because he's the king of entertainment. He just told me he's the king of entertainment, so he is. Or you go to somewhere else to go karting, to go on a quality date night with your partner, or you go to a festival. And if you choose this festival and you go to the festival and there you got entertained, it really doesn't matter how you got entertained. It doesn't matter. And why I got mad, is because I know Martin Garrix is a really good musician. He is an artist. He can play the guitar, he can play piano, he can produce really, really great music. He does it himself. Of course, he gets help. All artists get help. All people get help. You as well. So, sorry, I'm not mad at you because you are probably the entrepreneur who thinks the same way. On the other side, you don't receive the credits you earn. Because I want to make the switch, but this command, like it's a pre-recorded set, I'm like, okay, yeah, so go do a better job yourself and don't bitch on people who are doing a great job in making music, in entertaining people, in making memories for people, making connections. I was a DJ and producer myself, and that was my main goal, to give people a nice time. Sometimes they have a lot of problems and they step out of the problems and have a good time, or they create new memories, new connections, goosebumps all over the place. It's amazing. But the pre-recorded set thing made me think, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that's what made me decide, and that was my mistake, to say, okay, I just want to pay the rent. Because one thing, and I want you to reflect on this, it was safe. Because if you say, oh no, I just want to pay rent, there is nobody going to attack you. They are like, oh, good for you. You're not arrogant. You don't think you're the best. No, you're just a guy playing music and he just wants to pay rent. That's fine. You cannot get attacked. But if you are Martin Garrix or Hardwell or a lot of other artists now, in Belgium you have Pommelien, great artist, really amazing. Or Olivia Rodrigo, great artist. They get attacked. They are really amazing artists, not for everyone. And that's amazing. That's what you want as an entrepreneur as well. You want to be there for a group and you want to be famous for that group. Because to be honest, when you are famous, it's much easier to get customers than when you're not famous. When you just say, oh, I just want to pay the rent and I don't want people to see me, I don't want to be visible online, I don't want to post a lot because then people think something about me. Newsflash, a lot of people probably don't think something about you. The people you have a solution for as a product or service, they think in a good way about you. And the people who don't need you can think in a bad way about you, but probably they have so many things in their own lives, they are not even thinking about you. Even not when they post something under your posts. Because for them it's like, hey, you're jumping on a pre-recorded set. Bam, next. And they are just replying to every post they see because their algorithm gives them the things they hate, so they can hate upon this algorithm. That's what they do. So it's really funny. But I want you to think, okay, you hit the ceiling because of what you allow yourself. Because it's not humble to say, okay, I'm aiming low. It's just costing you money and it's costing your potential customers your solution. Because you have a solution for a problem your potential customer has. So it's your obligation to let them know you are there. Because if you don't let people know you exist, how can they know your solution exists? They don't. So what is it for you to be, maybe it's even a great idea to think, okay, how can you be famous? Like known in your whole country or in the whole world. What does it take? And what does that mean for you? In the good way and in the bad way. Just think about these things, because if you think about it and you see it for what it is, yeah, it's just like that. And then you can focus on the good things it will give you. So don't make my mistake because of safety. You're an entrepreneur. You don't want to play safe. You want to go on an adventure. You want to help people, a lot of people. That's why you are an entrepreneur. That's why you built this skill set you have and created this service or product. That's what you own. That's what you have to give to people. And when you are famous, like Hardwell is, it's much more easy to give it to a lot of people. For me, it's really hard to give people my music. There's still music from me on Spotify. If you look for my name, you can find it. It's not great music. These are not the best songs, but a few of them could be larger. They could do better. A lot of them, especially one, it took me 2 years to finish it, and because of that I even was too late, because at that moment the music business, the genre switched a little bit. So that record was good for 2 years before, not 2 years when it was released. So there are a few good songs I produced, and they could do better when I thought, okay, let's make myself famous. And not myself as a person, just the artist I was. And at that moment, it comes to marketing and branding. How do you want to position yourself? And that's really an important thing to think about and to look into the mirror and ask yourself, okay, am I trying to be humble? If yes, stop it. Don't be humble.